Well, welcome back, guys. In Fox Health this morning, the holiday season is now upon us, and for most people that means a time filled with celebrations, social gatherings with family and friends, but for many others this is a time filled with loneliness and maybe some anxiety. This morning we are joined by Jessica Ladden to talk to us about seasonal depression and what we can do to help ourselves and our loved ones. Jessica, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Talk to us about some of those triggers. This is a happy time for a lot of people, but like we just said, there's anxiety and loneliness for others. What can trigger those feelings?
So a lot of triggers around the holidays include financial stress, having to buy Christmas gifts and be around family that you may not feel comfortable with, as well as just grieving the loss of a loved one. Holidays are really hard, especially when we have those traditional settings.
Yes, we also want to talk about another trigger that's affecting a lot of us right now, which is daylight saving time. We just turned our clocks back. That means that it's getting dark a lot sooner, and then some people are going to work when it's dark, they're getting home when it's dark. What can that do to us?
Yes, that can be very hard. It's hard for me.
Yes.
I'm like, what time is it? But it really does affect somebody significantly because we don't have a lot of sunlight, so we can lack some vitamin D there. Our body can start increasing a lot of melatonin. So it can be very difficult for people that already kind of struggle with mental health issues anyway.
Yes, but you're not on your own. You were saying that this is there's a clinical name for this. This is something that a lot of people experience.
Yes, it's called seasonal affective disorder, and we call it SAD for short.
Okay, and we want to talk about some of the things that we can do to cope. So in order to help ourselves out, Jazz, what can we do for that?
So you can definitely talk to a professional counselor. You can also, some people that do have severe SAD, they can have a specific light therapy. So there's a specific lamp that you would purchase.
Oh, wow.
And you can sit under that for a few hours to get that sunlight that you wouldn't normally get during the day.
Yes, and talking about some of those triggers that you mentioned earlier, which is maybe being around family that you are not super comfortable being around, maybe you're stressed about buying gifts. Talk to us about boundaries, something really important for this time of year.
Yes, set limits. I only buy my kids about 5 presents a year for Christmas.
Yes.
I'm not about just overbuying or overspending just so they could keep up with other children or other families. So definitely setting boundaries financially, and if you don't want to be around somebody, don't go. You can have you could switch it up and do something different. You don't have to be around people that make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's okay to say no and draw that line.
Yes, most definitely.
Well, Jessica, thank you so much. Lots of great things to keep in mind right now during the holiday season. We appreciate you coming in.
Thanks.
All right, guys, we're going to leave you here with a live look from our Texarkana cam and send it over to Josh for a look at our forecast. Josh, how's it looking out there this morning?
Yeah, not too